Welcome to the latest updates from Qlik. Discover powerful new features designed to help you unlock even more value from your data. Let's dive into what's new this month. We've refreshed the sheet editing experience by combining the former Advanced Edit mode with the filters and data preview from the Standard Edit mode. Now you'll find all your editing tools together in a single streamlined interface. The new Straight Table graduates from the Visualization bundle to become the default table in the Chart section. The Legacy table remains available, marked as retired in the Asset panel. We recommend upgrading to the new table to take advantage of the latest capabilities. Navigating your content is easier than ever. In the Sheets and Bookmarks overview, there's now an All category at the top, displaying all public, community, and private items in one place. The Pivot table in the Visualization bundle now supports indicators. You can easily add icons and colors based on thresholds, quickly applying visual cues to any measure. You can now run and manage automations within shared spaces, securely and collaboratively. Shared automations use the owner's Qlik connections, ensuring consistency and security. Here are the ways to run shared automations. From the Automations Activity Center, in the Hub or Catalog, using a button object in a Qlik app, via the Automations API, or inside other workflows using run or call automation blocks. To collaborate safely, users can duplicate an automation to create a personal version they can edit without changing the original. We've added enhancements to improve the experience of building automations. It is now possible to collapse the blocks that are inside loop blocks and condition blocks. This helps to make large automations more readable. History entries are now shown in the same order as your automation blocks, making it simpler to debug and review runs. The Automations Settings menu has moved into the navigation bar, right next to the automation name for easier access. When defining prediction dataset file names, you can now include folder paths to organize outputs. This also applies to exporting datasets from the Compare and Analyze tabs in ML experiments, and supports dynamic naming. Report developers can now create custom HTML reports to use as the email body of report tasks. HTML reports can also be attached to emails or stored in file repositories. We've improved the Pixel Perfect Report Editor with autosave, enabled by default to save work every 30 seconds. You can turn it off anytime. Image sizing controls, so you can fine-tune the zoom level on Qlik images for pixel perfect and HTML reports. The developer role is deprecated and will be removed before the end of 2025. To avoid disruptions, migrate affected users and groups to a custom role that includes the Manage API Keys permission, or enable this permission in the user default settings. Similarly, the Enable API Keys toggle will be removed. Afterward, API key creation will be managed exclusively through the Manage API Keys permission. To support dynamic reload workloads, you can now set variables during reload requests using the Reloads API. This enables dynamic app behavior without editing load scripts and simplifies deployment. You can also define constraints to ensure variables meet specific criteria, protecting apps from unintended overrides or malformed inputs. Use reload time updates and constraints separately or together for secure, flexible configurations. Thank you for joining us for this month's updates. We're excited to keep delivering new ways to help you get the most from your data. See you next month.